Perhaps you want to sound more confident, command the room, or stop having to repeat yourself because people don't understand what you're saying. But how do you determine what approach is best suited to your needs? Should you choose pronunciation clarification sessions or high performance communication sessions? Welcome to Voice Science. On this channel, we talk about communication and give you loads of free tips to push your speaking forward so that you can speak with more comfort and confidence. If this sounds like what you want more of, make sure you subscribe right away. My name is Sarah. I'm a speech pathologist and opera singer and the director at Voice Science. There's nothing that gets me more excited than seeing my clients increase their communication confidence so that they can push themselves forward and achieve their goals in life. Today, I want to advocate for you. If you speak more than one language and English is your second language, listen carefully. Being a multilingual communicator has a whole lot of benefits. Benefits you may not have actually considered. So stop feeling held back if English is your second language and really focus in on the strengths that you bring to the table. Firstly, you have the benefit of scope. You can reach a multitude of people, more than any monolingual speaker. You also have the benefit of experience. You're probably coming into your workplace with cross-continental knowledge in your field. How amazing is that? How fortunate is your employer for that skill? You also have the benefit of perspective. You can probably come up with fresher ideas in your job or your business more so than others. This makes you flexible, creative, and agile. Even so, despite these winning attributes, you may find that communication barriers will still arise when you're speaking English. Effective communication is where it's at these days. We all want a piece of that. Research by Dr. Foucault from The Social Accent tells us that when the brain is listening to a foreign accent, it needs to work harder to understand what is being said. Frequently, we notice that our pronunciation clarification clients are very clear, they're very intelligible, yet communication difficulties are still occurring at work. How then do we target these barriers at Voice Science and help you improve your English speaking? Well, we address speaking with confidence. Researchers from McGill University found that negative bias, unintended or intended, makes listeners trust people with accents less. Most listeners, not me. The problem is we all have a foreign accent dependent upon who's listening to us. And this is because when I go to speak, I can't control who my listener is or what their first accent or language is. So we have a little problem. When I go to speak, my speech sounds may not always match the speech sounds of my listener, and this is where the negative bias can tend to arise. But it's not all doom and gloom, because some researchers are looking at the positive sides of an accent, and research from the Journal of Neuroimage found this. If multilingual speakers look confident when speaking, lack of trust is greatly minimized. Did you get that? If you appear confident when you're communicating with an accent, which we all have, your listener will trust you. They will listen. They will take you seriously. So, if you're wanting to improve your English speaking, it pays to know that you may not just need to focus on how you pronounce the language. You also need to consider what features can you adjust so that you sound more confident. Effective communication techniques are where you can find a whole lot of strategies to address this. This is where the focus is at. At Voice Science, we use effective communication techniques so that you can improve your English speaking and delivery. Our goal is to work with you to enhance your communication comfort and confidence. And our assessment sessions aim to identify where your communication is breaking down. Is it breaking down in terms of the speed and comfort and flexibility when you're pronouncing the sounds? Or is it breaking down when you're going and communicating, when you're making conversations, when you're coming up with ideas or representing yourself or advocating for yourself? It's really important we know where is it breaking down for you. We then work to build your skills through techniques that suit your current needs. Your social needs, your relationship needs, and your workplace needs are all taken into account. So back to our original question, which pathway fits you the best? Well, first we've got to talk and learn about the two pathways that are options for you. We have a pathway which involves pronunciation clarification sessions. Now, the old-fashioned word for this type of program would be called accent reduction sessions, but I take big offense with reducing anyone's accent. I don't think we necessarily need to reduce your accent. I have an accent. I can never really lose it because it's so much about who my listener is. If I speak with Australian English and I need to talk to an American, do I need to sound American to get my point across? Not necessarily. So what do we do in pronunciation clarification sessions? Well, in these programs, they allow us to train you up in the core sounds of English. All instruction is evidence-based, and in these programs, we want you to increase your total intelligibility and clarity with the sounds of English when you're speaking, everywhere, especially in places that matter, like the workplace, on the phone, when public speaking. In these programs, we target specific sounds. We address the sounds at word, sentence, and conversational speech level based on your needs. You'll get personalised strategies to speak more effectively in terms of your pronunciation. But predominantly, the focus of the program is how do you make all these crazy detailed sounds of English so that you're clear and intelligible. English pronunciation sessions also let you work on your comprehension. You may not have thought of that, but you can develop your ability to understand others more effectively when they're speaking. This enables you to feel more confident in your communication exchanges. So if you want to improve your English speaking pronunciation, don't forget it's also important to improve your English listening as well. The alternative pathway is high performance communication sessions, otherwise known as elocution sessions. Voice science elocution sessions aim to improve your communication presentation. We provide you with evidence-based strategies to have more impact when communicating. These sessions can focus on a whole range of communication settings, including, but not limited to, business meetings, public speaking, making amazing videos or podcasts, one-on-one conversations, team communication, client and customer strategies, or even how to communicate more effectively in your small business. You'll learn voice techniques to sound more confident. You'll learn strategies to speak more assertively or persuasively or diplomatically. You'll learn to build your interpersonal skills so that you can engage, network, build amazing workplace relationships, make great conversations, and get a bit better at small talk. These strategies can be used to also increase effective leadership potential. So if you're wanting to move your way up in management, if you're really career focused and competitive with yourself, and you want to improve your overall communication ability so that you can advance professionally, these sessions are amazing for you. You will learn to build connections more successfully, to enrich team cohesion, and give yourself competitive advantage in the workforce. Anyone can benefit from these sessions, and we work with loads of native English speakers in this area as well. So many factors are at play when you head into a pronunciation program or a high performance communication program with the goal of improving your speaking when using English. At Voice Science, we emphasise functional and practical communication goals in line with our professional scope as speech pathologists. So wherever you are in the world, if you're wanting to improve your communication, it's really important to write and think about functional and practical goals for yourself. Don't just focus on the sound of your speaking, focus on where you want to get that impact and where you want to get that agility. It could be on the phone, public speaking, talking with friends, making friends, or even giving feedback to team members. People seek our help at Voice Science for their speaking for so many reasons. We'll take some time in the lead up to your program via the personalised pronunciation audit or the high performance communication audit to learn more about the personal pain points for you, so that when we work together, we're working on practical, relevant outcomes, and we really want to ensure that we've identified the right direction for your communication progress. Choose your pathway. At Voice Science, we pride ourselves in providing personalised care to our clients. We want you or your team member to achieve your goals, not ours. Our aim is for you or your team to walk away with the skills you need to reach your full communication potential. As such, you may find that to do this, you need help with both your pronunciation and your communication. Or maybe after completing one of our packages, you may feel you have all the skills required to get you through your current situation. We are more than happy to discuss this with you about what option is the best fit. So if you feel you need more information about your communication and which way you should go, please send me a question on the website over on the blog via the post that matches this video. You can find it linked below. On this specific page, you've got the option to send me a personal video query, which is super engaging and really real and fun. So head across there, record your question, and I'll give you a personalised response to suit your needs. You can ask me which way you might need to go and tell me a little bit about the concerns you're facing. I hope that this vlog shows you that communicating well in English is not all about your accent and pronunciation. If you're planning to improve your English speaking skills, it's super important to think about whether your goals are purely around pronunciation or mostly about how you prepare and modify your message for your listener. As I always say, communication is like string theory. It's the foundation of everything. So if you're not sure which direction your communication needs to head in to improve, it's really worthwhile to get a proper science-based assessment by our team to really understand your needs and to identify powerful and relevant goals to push you forward. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, that's your way of smiling at me, and be sure to keep up to date with our daily communication tips over on our website, our Instagram and Facebook pages. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and don't forget to freely express yourself, no matter what language you're communicating in. See you soon at Voice Science. Ciao for now.
Walk, keep on walking straight to the hell we made. Why always a wall, babe, when we wanna come closer? Don't tell a million lies, kill the butterflies. I just wanna make things right.